FEC records show the squad members, look at this, spending thousands on private security to protect themselves. Joining us now to react is New York Republican Representative Nicole Malliotakis. I mean, look, the more we talk about defunding the police, it seems the only people that are going to be safe are the rich and the powerful who can afford to have their own security. Why is the left moving in that direction?
I think this is the typical hypocrisy of socialists. When you look at people over our history, whether it be the Castro brothers or Hugo Chavez, you see how they have completely provided misery for their people and were wealthy themselves. They consolidate power, they consolidate money, and then of course that comes with the security. And so, you know, the idea between socialism is that, you know, everyone lives in misery while those in power are the ones that are living in success and luxury. And that is exactly what we're seeing. This is just another page out of their handbook. And it's a hypocrisy. It's a hypocrisy where they feel that the public doesn't necessarily need to police to keep them safe, but they feel it's okay for them to vote to defund the police or push to abolish the police and then have, you know, private security or the Capitol Police or police detail that is traveling with them everywhere they go. It's similar to the wall that was built, the fence that was built around the Capitol. They're preventing the public from coming over to the Capitol to meet with their legislators, to lobby their government, but at the same time, they don't want to build the wall to secure our borders. So it's typical hypocrisy coming from the left. And I put up a resolution a couple of weeks ago asking for everyone in Congress to say that Congress condemns any attempt to abolish, to dismantle, or to defund the police. And guess what happened? It fell right along party lines. And
another part of this Democrat playbook, it seems, is dictionary be damned. A lot of Democrats trying to redefine words like court packing, infrastructure, bipartisan, amid all that we're seeing right now in this world. It's very interesting. You wrote an op-ed that basically argues this is straight out of the aforementioned Nicolas Maduro of Venezuela playbook. Why do you say that?
I say it because I want the American people to understand what's going on here. These little steps that we're seeing people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and the others take is really an attempt to move our country more towards socialism. Hugo Chavez was the one who packed the court in Venezuela, and he packed it from 20 members to 32 judges. And what happened as a result of that were every time anyone tried to challenge his oppressive policies, his radical policies, the court would rule in his favor. 45,000 times the court ruled in favor of Hugo Chavez and then Nicolas Maduro. And that is really the foundation for our nation. If we lose the Supreme Court in the sense that it is no longer an independent body, you know, then we are in very big trouble in this country. It is an undermining of the Constitution, and we will not allow this to happen.
But Congresswoman, it's not just the squad members, the far left members. It's senators like the junior senator from New York, Kirsten Gillibrand, who I shared 2 degrees with. Undergrad, Dartmouth, law, UCLA. I can tell you right now, we did not learn at either of those schools that paid leave is infrastructure, that child care is infrastructure, or that caregiving is infrastructure. I don't know where she learned that. Are the American people really buying this? 30 seconds to you.
Well, I think what's happening is the Democrats have to take back their party. They continue to move more and more to the left because they're afraid of people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who has put up primaries against them. And I see it firsthand being a representative from New York. They've taken congressional seats and legislative seats and now working on the city council. If the Democrats do not stand up to the far left, they're going to continue to see their party being taken over and our nation being undermined. It was very surprising, to be frank, that Jerry Nadler would take up a court-packing bill.
Right.
But he's afraid, too. And so after, you know, he went along with impeachment, and now he's going along with this.
Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis, appreciate your time this morning. Great insight. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, it was a busy morning, and it's